I've been partying for the past 2 weeks because it's a Virgo season. And I just turned 22, so imekuwa tu.
By the way, umesikia hiyo hebu snip hapo watu she just turned 22.
I just turned 22.
Wait, kuna dem. We're recording with children.
Currently, hold up. Currently, all the big stars, the ones you watch, the ones you listen to.
I don't have a problem with the age, by the way. I generally don't have a problem with the age. Okay. I'm just asking, do you know his age?
No.
Come on, man.
Ukona miaka ngapi hapa ni Google?
Okay, wacha tunikuulize. On a light note, 204 ulikuwa wapi?
I was 2 years.
Kibs alikuwa anaandika like alikuwa Kibs alikuwa backstage ridiculous walking
ilikuwa na prepo sadi ma comedian.
Riches flying high in them private jets. Mada kumada beat lazima kai bada. Si niulize mbona nimenyanya. Si unajua niko juu ya shada.
So, welcome to another episode of the Sandwich Podcast. This is episode 166. 176 rather. Sorry, 176. Na hii episode I hope camera 7 iko kwangu. Msiende bado kwa guest because leo nataka kuintroduce. Wacha nimalize tu yangu mbio. So, I go by the name Tonyo Kibs. I'm a Black Diamond. Black D mnajua ni kina nani na Black Diamond mnajua ni kina nani. So kawe ni boy usiwahi nita Black D. Naonanga many of you niggas calling me that. But welcome back to another episode. Mimi niko on na leo this is also another very 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 tipsy episode. So kumaanisha leo tuko on tu. So Nyamita nataka mjintroduce mbio alafu muilete kwangu. Juu niko na intro ya intro ya Claudia. Sema kata hapo kwangu.
Kwa majina mimi naitwa Papito Mastingo ni Zaki Mandingo. Thank you so much. My name is George. My name is Paps and I'm happy to be here. Super photographer. Msichana mimi napiga moto.
Yeah. So today's a very tipsy episode.
Oya Njaya, your boy the bad boy Owen, Pep the Don Juan, Sauti ya Mama, Women's Rep 2027. Yeah.
Kweli Owizi. So this is a very special episode. Na unajua leo nimesisitiza kusema a very special episode. Camera 7, Black Mamba, Camera 7, I need it on me. Yeah. So leo tuko na very special guest. Huyu hata sijui nimwitaje. This is a multi-award winning international host. Hapa hivi mazasa go international. Nige plug tap send, but big shout out to them. Stay funny, I know more right now, but we are having a conversation. But maze ni crazy. A very tipsy episode once again. Kila msana zamwita anything, yeni TV host, yeni MC, yeni kila kitu tunataka, hata voice over artist na pia ameiva. Another thing is, man, you guys are gonna call her Claudia Naisabwa. Mimi na nitamuita Adhiambo.
Your name is Adhiambo.
Bigi kuna video wekangi squeeze but eka hiyo video hapa sawa. Hiyo video make sure umeweka Fisherman. This is your episode, man. So welcome man, to the episode Claudia.
Thank you.
Welcome. It's been a long time coming. Tunapatananga. Unajua ile wasanii wanapatana unasema
you know
we'll host nitakuhost kwa podcast yangu nitakuhost. Nitakushow. Yeah,
man. I'm still stuck on Adhiambo. Where is that name from? What's a dance for the Adhiambo?
Introduce alafu tuambie Adhiambo.
Yeah, I'm actually the one who came out with Adhiambo.
Give me 5.
City.
Hapo sawa. So now introduce yourself now that you're here.
The men were very happy. Men on the internet.
Yes.
Very, very excited.
Ilibamba wase wengi huko nje.
He actually gained followers on Twitter because someone just started to post like, hey, this girl. And then they tagged me, the Adhiambo challenge.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what I've been doing. Before people knew me, I just came up with random fun choreos on TikTok.
Yeah.
And now I'm an international host. So it's been a long time coming. We've really climbed up.
Waambie tu umehost kila like the usiongelee of course vitu ndogo.
No, introduce yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, the biggest
go ahead.
Damn, okay. So I started, my entry to media was at SPM Bars.
Yeah.
I did a year, then I went to Straight Up on KTN.
Big shout out to Butita, by the way.
Big shout out to Butita.
Nitamuita kwa show. Tuongee kwa namba yako.
Mwite. I had 2 years at KTN, then I went to TV47 for Baby XP. And then from there I did Africa Day with Nickelodeon Africa.
Nickelodeon.
And then I did MTV Base. I co-hosted one of the shows on
When
MTV Base.
star, hata okay, chiapo
MTV
ushakuwa
Base
star.
Africa.
Yeah.
And then I was recently featured on BET.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, hold up. That's just the hosting part. That's just the TV hosting
Talk
part.
about
Mungenipatia hiyo
Let's talk about
clip,
the
mungenipatia
event.
nifinyie hapo.
Let's talk about the events.
Yeah.
Meet and greet Johnny Walker.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes,
The most
yes.
recent one that I did is Miss Universe Kenya. I've done Miss World Kenya as well.
Kulikuwa na Miss Universe Kenya yenye ulikuwa na host, but I thought you were the one who's gonna be given the award. Nilikuwa
No,
shaka
I was
what's going
hosting,
on.
I was hosting. I just love
Oh.
looking good. So Miss Universe Kenya. Then we did Miss World Kenya. We've done a lot of the concerts, a lot of the corporate gigs. I mean, I've done a lot of events.
Yeah.
There's just a lot to say, but I've highlighted the corporate ones.
Yeah, even at the EABL event which I was invited. Poleni nilikuwa na vitu vingi za kusema. Nilivitiwa
So
EABL
tutoke kwa
event.
phone call badala podcast.
Gani, I've done quite a lot.
Sasa kuna yenye mimi nilikuwa like kuna ile yenye ilikuwa ya tujengane and all
Oh,
that.
Tujengane, yes.
Yeah. Tulipatana hapo hivyo, I was like, oh my god, you're here. Unajua ilikuwa very very interesting. But you know, kama kawaida si uanza na how our weeks have been. Ningeanza na mimi ama msee, but ini warembo solo.
Oh, I have a story, but okay, how's it?
Ini warembo solo. Relax, boss.
your week
We si mrembo. Please.
Yes.
How's your week been?
My week has been fantastic, honestly. It's been a chilled one. You know, I've never watched Game of Thrones.
Really?
So someone plugged me onto Game of Thrones, and right now I'm at season 7, episode 7. So I've just been binge watching.
Which house do you
Thrones.
support? The Starks, the Lannisters?
Well, I love the Starks.
Wanakuwa noble.
I'm supporting the Starks. But also Targaryens. So I'm stuck between. But I mean, if you ask me, my favorite character is Arya Stark. Or is it?
Okay.
Is it?
Arya, I'm
Arya.
Ira.
Arya.
Ira, ni Arya.
Arya
Yeah,
Stark.
yeah.
She's my favorite character. Her, Jon Snow, and Tyrion Lannister. And also, I love Daenerys.
Yeah.
So I'm stuck there. So I'm just like, who's going to get
She
the
dies.
throne?
Usimwambie, usimspoilie hivyo movie boss.
You know
Wala
what?
usimspoilie hivyo series.
I've never watched Game of Thrones. I've just said that. Walai nimeguess.
Hapana, wewe umeharibu
One to my mother, I have never watched Game of Thrones a day in my life. I just said she dies just to say it. But sikuwa najua hiyo ni the right one.
God damn it.
To be fair,
I hate
a lot
spoilers.
of time. The last season is so shit.
Boy, I've been told it's bad, but
Yeah.
everyone, shut up about it.
I'm sorry.
I want to
I didn't know I
watch.
was saying the truth. Simgenyamaza
Shut
mseme,
up
no,
about
she doesn't.
it.
You guys know I've not watched Game of
No,
Thrones.
you've watched it.
I swear to my mom's life, I have never watched Game of Thrones.
As I watch,
Well, I was just saying, even to Kubo, but I'm
Yeah.
sorry. So clearly she dies.
whoever spoils, I'll cancel them.
Yeah. Also,
I don't like spoilers. I don't like
other than
spoilers.
just Game of Thrones, how's your week been?
Well, it was a very chilled week, considering my next week is going to be quite crazy.
Busy.
And this weekend is also going to be crazy. So very relaxed week. I was like, I've chosen to relax today.
Okay.
So I've really been. I actually haven't even gone to the gym. I've not done. I'm like, I need a break because also the past I've been partying for the past 2 weeks because it's a Virgo season. And I just turned 22, so imekuwa tu.
By the way, umesikia hapa,
Where we
umesikia.
going?
Hiyo hebu snip hapo watu
You just turned
She
what?
just turned
I
22.
just turned 22.
Wewe kuna dem.
We're recording with children.
Currently,
you know Gibbs'
big,
age?
no, hold up. Currently, all the big stars, the ones you watch, the ones you listen
No,
to,
I don't have a
are
problem with the
within
age,
my
by the way.
age
I generally
bracket.
don't have a problem with the age. I'm just
Okay.
asking, do you know his age?
No.
Come on, man.
Uko na miaka ngapi ama ni
Wewe,
Google?
usiende ku-
Okay,
usipe- so
wacha tu
they-
nikuulize.
they
On a
call-
light note,
they-
204 ulikuwa wapi?
I was 2 years. I was seven.
Kibbs alikuwa anaandika like alikuwa
Umse acha ufala. Acha ufala.
Kibbs alikuwa backstage ridiculous okay.
Nilikuwa na prep wasanii, ma comedian. Na nilikuwa ghostwriter hiyo time. But anyway, he's joking. I'm missing mzee hivyo. I'm just 26. Come on, man. Hadi boss wangu kumbe usikiza hii podcast.
Yeah, 26 with 10 years experience. Unajua mtu kufika 26 unakwamia hapo. So unaenda 26, 27 na back 26, 1 year experience. 28 we've program.
Claudia, wewe
Let me give you guys a story about my week. Highlight of my week.
Eh.
I was almost robbed, I think.
This is like the 6th time almost robbed. Man, they should just
was
do
it on
now,
Tuesday or Wednesday? On
Eventually.
Tuesday. Nico scarred to date. So this week I finally moved out. So in the
big up, man. Big up. Big up.
no.
Macha kuweka this is gonna get a little explicit. Macha kuweka mafudhi kwa sabuni.
Okay. So I moved out, right?
Snip.
Try your.
So in my moving out, so on Tuesday, I went to make a copy of my key. So kind of key cutting.
So copy ni mwizi.
Hapana. So nikaenda home. So I'd gone home, nizo sides home nini, so nikaingia hapo kona nikaingia Dagoretti. So I was in Dago. So I went to this key cutting shop. So there's 2 types of keys. So one of them they had, but they told me this other one enda kwa ile shop is due up in the direction me I went. So the first one they made for me, then I went to the next one. First of all, yenye walinimekia hata iwaka kwa mlango. So walikula pesa. Manze walikula pesa yangu bure.
Ungeenda na gari, ulienda na gari.
Nilikuwa na gari, but
nilienda parking gari mbali.
Nilienda na gari nikapark nikatembea mimi si fala. So as I'm walking nikaenda nikapata place nyingine wakaniambia acha nikutume kwa unaona Equity. Equity opposite kuna container hapo, kwa hiyo container kuna mtu anafanya kikate. Nikasema sawa. So as I'm walking back to the main road, do I even have an idea where Equity is? I said so nikasema acha tu niambie msee wa boda anipeleke Equity
from hapo
niende nini. So I said okay cool. So nikafika stage fulani hapo. So nanga vile kwa stage ya boda kuna na maboda kadhaa nikamwambia point tu msefuna wewe boda unabeba kuja sunipele unajua mali Equity iko kuja unipeleke ati Equity so the next guy next to him or rather the next guys around him
next to the guy
wote wananipigania sasa
sasa wanakuvuta
kuja nikubebe nikamwambia huyu nishakubali so twende umsana smile. So vile ana smile as well
tumepata fala kiachie huyo
literally that was in his head anasema tumepata bozo. So vile nimepanda boda tunaishia as we just as after nimepanda sasa nisha stick na mso wangu one of the guys
pause
That's a bit.
One of the guys who was now next to us nikamsikia akiwhisper to their friend huyo mngeniachia yani ajui Equity. Nikasema hawa wataka kunipeleka chuo mfulani
wakuzungusha
wanguke na mimi
watasema baby oil
boss
1,000 bottles.
So I was on the border guys so after nimepanda nikasema mbona wako shocked sijui Equity meaning labda hata sipelekwi maliquid because washa clock that sijui maliquid iko
so ni mgeni
out wanaweza anguka na mimi. Alright, nikapanda boda tukasonga hivi kama 2 minutes. Vile tukafika mahali nilikuwa nimepark gari. Nikamwambia hata kuna key cutting hapa. Wacha niangalie hapo.
Equity.
Boss, nikamwambia nishikishe tu hapa. Akasema uko sure? Nikamwambia akasema anyway ni sawa. Nikampea 50 bob nikaenda kwa gari nikaenda home. Hata key cutting sikumalizia. Nilisema acha ikae. Watu wanataka kunipoteza. Niende nijipate niko mahali katikati ya mama bati.
So anduthi aungemuuliza unajua Equity ungemwambia wewe nipeleke Equity.
Sasa noma ni sijui I think vile nilifika hapo maybe Equity was so close that hakuna mtu enda hapo na boda. So vile walisikia mimi nataka kwenda na boda walisema
ukinona wasaja lengi ukipanda boda kwenda anywhere. Guys, I was telling you the top 10 most visited sites in Kenya. Iko na 2 adult entertainment sites up.
How do you know that?
No, I googled. Number 1 is I think LinkedIn is number 6. I was very shocked.
But kuna Google number 2.
Google number 2 najua saa yenye ilini surprise ni si ile site ningedhani wase wanatumia kawaida. Juu ilikuwa X videos. Pause. Na XNXX. Ilikuwa number 4 na number 10.
I'm so confused.
but I think hizo ni zile ziko accessible on nini.
I am so confused.
Aina paywall.
No, not paywall. You know, hizo ni internet connectivity ukiangalia who is using, then you go down to rural areas. Angalia Ocha, zile sites wanajua top of the head. Sijua kuna mtu anaenda Google ana type ngwati. Anaandika hivyo. So akiandika hivyo ile inakujeza kwanza ndo na click. Ile unaweza watch hata kwa simu ya buttons. When was the first time you watched nini?
But kitu nadai kwa show before
back in the 80s was there ngine
msianze kuniuliza mambo ya 80s. I was born in the 98.
Magazine.
I was born in 1998.
Why you?
Guy.
Born in or gave you like
Why
first baby
you
was 98.
born in
No, wait, acheni
1998?
story mingi. So, nilikuwa dai kwa show, big shout out. Nilikuwa mi kama kawaida mi shout out wase wa uni wote. So big shout out to wase wa Kabarak University, man. How could we forget about you guys? Because kuna mseni mcheke kwa comment asema mnasawa je Kabarak
I'm not
University.
gonna lie, bro.
Na tulikuwa high
As
school
someone
huko.
who went to Kabarak, the high school,
Yeah.
na kwanga nimeshukisha Kabarak University excess.
Why?
Ziju bro, mko the same canteen mnakompitia chipo. Na
Ah,
msako
wako na-
university.
wako na
Wako
base-
uniform.
wako
bro.
na mess.
Like, hadi mnanyoloa the
Wako na
same
mess
place.
na wako na canteen na wanaweza enda nje ya chuo kubuy
Ati pia
food.
saa Kabarak uni uweze ka haircut bro. Like lazima unyoe.
Hapana. No.
Stop lying, bro.
Wait,
Hauwezi paka makeup.
No, anyone who's from Kabarak Uni and then kwa comments
Huwezi paka
tuambie.
makeup.
Wanaenda kuja
But-
hapo kushuka hapa na
But
wao
big shout out to
wanachora.
all the
Start,
universities.
yeah,
Claudia, kuna university gani zenye umetambua zenye unataka kubig up?
Daystar, that's where I studied.
Big shout out to Daystar University. Claudia alikuwa hapo na nimerealize
Niko hapo
Daystar.
bado.
By the oh,
Just still a
Yeah.
student.
God damn it. Yeah, hata demu wangu walikuwa hapo. Alright? Hata big shout out to Lota, niko host wangu, big shout out to Homeboys Radio.
Daystar
Alikuwa huko
bado.
Daystar. So Daystar
If you don't mind
ina
me
produce
asking,
stars of the
why
day.
are you still a student? Like you're obviously successful.
You're making
right
more
now.
money than
Yeah.
Well,
what you
for
would
me-
want
for
to
me-
make from
for
your career.
me, I mean, I want to have my academics back up.
And it works.
Yeah.
Trust you me. Do
So I,
it.
I really
Why
want to
a
have.
backup? Haufai kuwa na backup.
Unafaa kuwa una hold
Some of
No,
degree
no,
kama
become a
mimi.
backup. No, I really
It's
want
not
to
a back-
have.
kuwa na
I
degree.
want to have the papers so that it can help me when I go to offices. I don't know. For me, it's something. It's like something I'm taking off my bucket list.
Yeah.
And also, my mom is very serious about education.
Oh.
Let me tell
So
you.
there are things they don't play about.
As someone who has won the graduation cup, I will tell you, do it. Please burn me. So jaribu. Hata mimi nini, hao watu waliniambia niache nikakata. Usiwasikize. Sukuma fanya hiyo stuff.
When I
Sawa?
feel like
Kuna-
I've seen you in Daystar.
No, I'm not in Daystar. Me, I'm the best university in Kenya.
Which one?
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
end?
No, fuck no.
Wapi?
Strathmore University.
Come on now.
It's the best university in the country.
Yeah, huyo
Come
alikuwa
on.
staff.
It's the best university in the country. So shout out my niggas at Strathmore
I
West,
feel
you
like
know.
this new generation doesn't like
You're
stuff.
stuff.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh, of course. No,
No,
most of the ways
honestly,
in
I
the
feel
stuff.
like they just have very strict rules, and we don't like, especially Gen Zs, we don't like being confined, or we don't like being
Yeah.
put under certain restrictions that we need to follow. It's so hard to make a Gen Z
Yeah.
listen to you. I mean, it has to be reasonable. It's not like it's a must to do this. If you tell a Gen Z it's a must to do something, they won't do it just to annoy you.
Yeah.
I'm one of them. Whenever it's a must, I won't do it just
Huwezi
to annoy
fanya.
you.
But hata msee anakuambia ufanye kitu ako na makosa sana. Wewe ufai kufanya.
Wait, so in your
Really?
university journey, have there been like any moments umekuwa like, yo, fuck his shit, niko na do, hata si lazima niende chuo?
Never.
Ama the entire time you've been consistent?
Never. What do you mean? Yesterday,
uh.
yesterday I was paying for school fees and I was registering my units. I was finishing the payment. Once I registered my units, I was so happy. I was like, yes, I'm done. Like now I'm done with this whole thing. I could register units. I can start classes and everything can go on smoothly. Because I genuinely want to graduate.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping when I finish my degree, I'll do my master's. Because I've done my diploma,
Yeah.
graduated. I had the option of leaving school
kuenda
after
kufanya
that.
stuff yako.
Because I have a certificate.
Yeah.
Then now I'm doing my degree. I just have 2 semesters. What is 2 semesters?
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
Then
And
I finish and then I continue.
I was to even ask you before hata uendele, just a minute. Because you're already making a lot more money from like your gigs za MC and everything before hata ufike kwa like chuo. Because chuo ni ile ni promising. Unaweza toka huku nje. Mazee wase wanatafuta kazi. Ka crazy. Because kuna video yetu imetrend hiyo ya ati wase wale apply. We regret informing you. Wase waki regret actually. But the thing is, how you're doing it is mbona usiache tu because you're already making more. Trust me, hata ukiingia employment za kufanya hizo vitu zote haita kumekia money kama kupiga gigs every weekend for being an MC like at a corporate event.
Very true.
Do your classmates and lecturers treat you any differently?
Absolutely not.
Really? Hawakurecognize
You can go classmate.
Yeah,
What's
of
what
course.
happened to Gadar?
Of
You guys get
course,
starstruck
they
in school?
recognize me, but here's the thing: I go to school, I get into my class, finish my lecture, and I'm out.
Natoka.
The most I can do is because I know for
And
like
group
a day
assignments.
like Wednesday,
don't have
according to my
friends in the class?
timetable right now, I do have. According to my timetable right now, on Wednesday or Thursday, I have 2 classes. One at 8 a.m., 8 to I think 10. Then I have 11 to like 2. So that whole day for like, the better part of the day, I'm in school. So the only thing I'll do is I'll go to my class and then I'll go to the canteen, eat. Then nikitumia simu niongee na mabeshe zangu, then I go back to class. So that's just me. I don't like staying in school a lot. Nasikianga ni kama there's a lot of derailment. And because when I was doing my diploma, I was also actually we're doing physical classes. There was no online classes at the time. This is before COVID.
Yeah.
So we were doing physical classes. No, wait, hold up. We did online, then did physical as we were graduating. So when we were doing the physical classes, for me, I was just like, I go to school and then I'm back home.
That's not a Daystar?
This is Daystar because I personally don't like derailas. I can't. I'm like,
Avoid kids.
Like, I don't do groups. Especially in school. Because that's where you get derailed. Group assignments tutafanya. Lakini ati, after this, there's this party, you will never see me. Ever. Ever. Because I have my own timetable, and once I'm done with something, I have something else to do after. So I don't have the time.
So unaweza manage like kwenda chuo na bado kupiga gigs zako?
I've been managing for the past 3 or 4 years.
Because weekend zako na mi ujua ziko busy. No, like ninajua mi umfollow Instagram. For those who don't follow Claudia Naisabwa on the Instagram, and then check out.
This week though, I think the saddest thing imefanyikia wase young ni kikao kubomolewa. Mi sikuwaenda.
Kikao wapi?
Hata mi sikuwa najua kikao.
No, that's a great question.
I'm just asking kikao.
No, that's a great. You know why? That's a great. Let me tell you guys why that's a great question she just asked. That's a good woman. Dem agenda kikao. Oni mchana mzuri. Kikao was on Gitanga Road up, Quickmart Gitanga Road.
Kikao place.
Oh God. So I take back everything I said.
Hold on. You know why I know that? I know that because my friend Mwanaidi Shishi owns Mama Nilishe. And the branch is at Kikao Place.
Yes, so Kikao Place was brought down.
The whole thing.
Yeah, pale kuna form.
Hata wakienda hapo asubuhi kuna watu walikuwa wanapiga bash usiku wakashikwa juu walikuwa wamepiga bash hadi asubuhi.
You know, it's so crazy. Not me, but one of my friends was telling me Monday 8 a.m. after tumetoka club. Wametoka club. Tulikuwa tunapita hapo, walikuwa wanapita hapo nje ya kikao. After kutoka hapo Kileleza. Walikuwa wanapita hapo nje ya kikao asubuhi Monday ngware. Manze kulikuwa na wasee hivi. Ushaona tunakaa goons. I don't stand for profiling. But those are not good people. And they had the assistance of cops. Hivi. Nga wasee wengi. So walikuwa hapo wanaingia. So me and the Uber, John and the Uber driver walikuwa wanasema, "Hey,
John is there." Yeah, in our episode John is the other guy.
So John and the Uber driver wakasema, "Hey, watu
Gen Z.
Upper there is something." So positive. Now when the next day John woke up and saw that ilibomolewa, maybe walikuwa wanasema
Bro, si boss wa John usikiza hii podcast. I'm like, yo, boys wenda kazi saa ngapi?
Maybe walikuwa wanasema, "Hey, mbona." So me, John's thinking what he told me was, I was saying waliingia waka-loot, then deconstruction started. That is John's belief. Now, this guy's got in there. I promise you, it was Monday, like about 5 a.m. And the number of thugs. I'm sorry if you were there, but you looks like a thug. It was just straight thugs who were outside there.
Kikao like a restaurant. Was it a club? Ilikuwa place ya cocktails?
Kikao was like a complex.
It has everything. It
where
has
there was
food.
bars, there was food, there was sitting space. Yes.
Was that like a garage or something?
There was like a car wash.
There was a car wash.
Yeah, there was a car
Yeah,
wash.
there was a car wash.
I went there once, like last year, I think in like Jan, Feb. And I never went again because ulikuwa unapita hapo kwanza hapo nje Friday. Unajua tu vile. Do you know how West used to look like 2019?
Yes. Prime time. So prime time.
2019 West Mall, put it on Gitanga Road. That's exactly what Kikao was.
Honestly, the times I've gone there, I feel like if I had a business or if I was a businesswoman, I'd choose that place because
Traffic is high.
kuna chakula, kuna mahali pa drinks,
na wase wanakunywa drinks.
kuna unaweza osha gari yako hapo. So I feel like it was a good business area.
Traffic was very kulikuwa na numbers hivi. Sasa shida hapo ni spending power. Unajua watu wengi wanaenda hapo na watu wenye wako uni hawana kakitu like that.
So kwa stunt hapo na 5,000 tu.
Unasema nini
Kuna mavideo nimeona pale TikTok wase like wanachachisha place. Yani mimi nimezeeka mpaka naona ati kuna my youngins ati wamepata base fulani na mimi sijui ni wapi.
Unajua ni ank sahi.
Mimi ni ka anko sahi man.
I'm not an ank brother.
So my youngins
mimi nimewaacha, mimi nimeenda.
Jana mchanga, bado hajaanza kunyonya.
Lakini unataka kwa
hata mimi sijamaliza kunyonya basi.
Lakini ukikuwa a real life uncle, si ni ank.
Yeah.
Wewe una siblings?
Kuna msako na tunaenda kwa uncle soon.
Check. Wacha niulize swali, wachana na maswali mingi, wachana na mambo mingi. Can you just go back to the mic?
Check.
So, wewe nilikuwa niwaambie kuna boys fulani ni kitu nilikuwa nimeprepare nikuje niwaambie kwa pod.
Okay.
Kuna boys anaitwa Enric ako Real Madrid. So the guy got married, he's 18 right now.
Oh shit, I saw
So
that.
he got married at 18,
girlfriend
yake a white woman, he's Brazilian.
Yeah.
Bado ako na color. So he got married, msicheke mnacheka nini? So he got married at 18, demu yake mwenye model ako 23 years old. I mean I get it. He's at Real Madrid. Sahi yani the second youngest to ever score at Champions League cause alifunga juzi. He's a talent. Yani ni wale wase tunajua watoi wetu tungekuwa na watoi that is. Tunacheka nini?
Unacheka nini?
Nacheka.
So tungekuwa na watoi wetu wangekuja sema huyu ndo kama Mbappe wao. Right? So mngekuwa na hiyo do ya Real Madrid na kila kitu. Unge marry at 18.
Fuck no. Kwanza I would meaning wale mafollow wa escort. I'll change you. Wacha kutoa hii life.
Wacha nikutoa hii life ya mambo mob.
Bro, we get married. Ningekuwa married at 20 kasi podcast.
What? Yeah, I hear that.
Podcast iliniharibia love life yangu. Mimi nafakuwa msenko married, 2 kids, niko na keja Kiserian. Niko na compound
Kajiado County.
Wewe ni mwenda wazimu.
Nafakuwa nishamaliza life bro.
Me, I don't think I would have gotten married, but also because at 18 months I would think in the same way Jalen Green
is the all the money in the world. Remember?
No, umepata
do you know what I'm thinking about? Why I'm saying I can get married? I'm thinking of 21-year-old me. Kama hata ningekuwa na maybe even 20,000 more a month at that time. Brother,
ungetesa.
Boss, ningekuwa nimelainisha mademi hivi kutoka hapa mpaka tao. Sasa unaniambia ati salo yangu ni in the hundreds of thousands a week.
Unakula 350,000 wa year Kenya tu per month na uko 20.
Kichoko ni mbaya, ningekuwa kwanza nime drop out.
Here's the thing. For me, if you ask me, I feel like for a babe it's different.
Yeah, 100% but let's go.
For a babe, personally, I feel like there's so many options.
Hey.
So you don't want to settle.
God damn it.
Option.
Especially if you have everything, if you're earning a lot of money at a young age.
Now go on like you're on the
Let
media.
me tell you, you don't care. First of all, you don't want commitment at the time. You want to just live life. Enjoy, be free.
Is this advice you're giving people?
Me, I support that advice.
What do you mean by living free? Unamaanisha nini? Unafanya nini on the weekend, Monday, Tuesday?
Enda deja vu.
I'm not saying you hop from one club to the next.
Me, that's what I'm saying.
What
Kiss
I'm
12
saying,
niggas in one night.
No.
What I'm saying is, at that time, let me tell you, I feel like relationships come with a lot of commitment.
Yeah.
And there's so many things that relationships demand.
100%.
You are a free human being if you're single.
A singing bird.
Yeah, you can wake up and say, I'm going to the forest to just play activities.
Yeah.
You don't have to explain what you're doing. You don't have to.
Gani.
You know, you don't have to explain nothing to no one.
And do you know?
Enjoy yourself and have fun.
Explain.
And then do you know why you don't even have to explain? Because you can go with anyone.
Yeah, that's what she's. You know the points.
So unaangalia contract list nasema leo.
This is like
it's also true. It's also true. You can go with whoever you feel like. You can do whatever you feel like. You can. I feel like you can just wake up and say, "I'm going to this place."
I've told you guys.
And you don't have to explain yourself. Tell anyone, because if you have a partner, you have to tell your partner what you're doing.
Simple.
Yeah.
Because it's just out of respect.
Kwanza
Yeah.
location tayari niko nayo so.
Owen, unajuanga wanasemanga you can never cage a singing
free
bird.
spirit,
A
yeah.
singing bird because in its heart it's always free.
Sijali.
Bird iko kwa cage lakini naimba ni kama iko kwa miti huko nje. Unajua nasema juu naona environment iko sawa. Anyway, that's a story for
Free
another day.
spirits should be
It
with
is.
other free spirits. Ndio wako in open
Hapana.
relationship.
Oh my God, that's so
Wafanye
wrong.
mambo yao. Jusa kama mmoja wenu ako
Ami hapo in
overly attached
relationships
and the
siwezi.
other one doesn't see the value in
Being out there.
monogamy or something like that. Ayezi equate.
Overly
Like,
attached is an insane word to use.
I mean, the, overly attached ni aje.
Siwezi pumua bila wewe like kuna wase
No, that's
walikuwa
normal, that's normal.
kuna
That's-
wase walikuwa
that's real lover
wanashtua
shit.
yeah
That's
kuna
real
wase
lover
walikuwa
shit.
wanashtuka that guys actually go hours without talking to their partners.
No, there's guys who do days.
Because what do you mean ati kesho kutwa 2 days later ndo naongea na partner wangu wewe si partner wako.
Okay, wewe si
Mimi demo
partner
naongea
wako.
hata saa hii ninasikia vibaya it's been an hour nasikia kutesa.
Lakini-
Yeah,
na
huyo si
kikuna boss
partner
ni kama mtu wa
wako.
crack.
Ukiwa busy huwezi shinda ukimtext the entire day. Like,
No,
I'm always busy,
No,
but
no one is asking you to text them the entire day.
Yeah, hey babe, I hope you're okay. Nini.
So
Like,
Claudia, let's say you had a boyfriend, let's say.
let's say
Let's say.
Okay, let's say.
hypothetically,
Ungemtext like every hour ama every time kumwambia niko hapa na
how
kila kitu.
often would you
Not every hour, not every time.
Uh-huh.
But
You are busy, busy.
anytime we are having a conversation, if it's in the morning or in the evening, it's either I'm telling you what I'm doing in the course of the day, or if it's at night, I'll tell you, hey, by the way, babe, today I went to this place, I did this. So I'm giving you a recap and telling you how my day was.
Either recap ama before.
So either way, I'll still have to mention what I've done. Because it's just out of respect of the kind of
si
relationship.
lazima useme place ulikuwa location
Plus,
travel,
also, you feel
travel.
like you're obliged to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I hear that.
I don't think people are obliged to say.
You are obliged.
Wewe unachoma.
Let
Choma
me-
kabisa.
No. Let me explain.
Napenda.
Let me explain why
Yeah.
I don't think you're obliged to say where you've been or what you've been
Hii
doing.
ni real life ama ni story ya msemo mwingine?
Mi niko kwa podcast. Mi naongea tu hapa ya podcast.
Unijo.
So John thinks,
He
yeah?
has a girlfriend, by the way. Go on.
So John thinks, yeah? You're not obliged. You're doing it because you want to. If you don't want to, then don't do it. Because at the end of the day, what you do, kama for example, nikiamka leo na siko na msipa wangu leo nzima, kama sitaki kumwambia vitu nime, or rather kama tunaongea jioni like you said, if I don't want to say what I've done during the day, why should I? Like, I'm not obliged. Like, you see, I'm not...
Mbona usiseme boss? Kwani
kwani ni
haufikiri the whole day, haufikiri the whole minute,
No, we can just
haufikiri the next second. What
Kwani
can I
usitaki
say?
ajue siku yako?
Yeah.
No, you can
Utaki ajue like the last 2 minutes imekuwaje?
So can I
Kwani umlove?
can I break it down?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you say, okay, Mia, how was your day? My day was good. Okay, me, how was your day? So when me, I get the how was
Any
your
text
day?
ama phone call?
Even on phone,
Amefika
text, whatever.
Kimokeja.
So it's like,
Kwa wazazi
me,
ni
I've had a good day. I've been up and about. I did a few errands, but everything went well. And all is fine. Si bora niko home na kila kitu iko sawa. Why do I need to tell you niliamka, nikaenda kwa Kibs, nikatoka kwa Kibs,
no, here's the
nikaenda
thing.
studio,
It
nikatoka kwa
depends.
studio, nikaenda supermarket, nikatoka kwa supermarket, nikaenda
depends.
nikaeka
Claudia,
fuel.
napenda mali unaenda nayo.
It depends on the partner you have.
Yes.
Because kuna mtu mwenye mnaweza sema hivyo, nataki kujua ulifanya nini. I mean,
Thank
she
you.
does not give two.
Dem asipotaka kujua
About
nimefanya
it.
nini the last 2 minutes, huyo si dem yangu.
That's a bit of a red flag.
You know,
Yeah, hiyo ni red flag. What do you mean? I've not talked to you the whole day nikiwaenda mambo yangu na uniulize hata siku yangu imekuaje. No.
Ulifanya nini 10, ulifanya nini 11.
Yeah.
Imagine
You
it's
have to
okay.
know everything I did.
Do you agree that it's okay to not like be like, are you okay?
If
Like,
both of you are like that, then you guys
What is like
are
that?
suited
Alright,
for
let's
each other.
let's
I'm a former cheater, niko very anxious as you text. Nataka kujua
Wewe niweke hiyo sound effect ya kuchia hapo hivyo.
nataka kujua
So me,
unafanya
I have a question. So for example, if all my days are same, like Monday, what do? I wake up, I'm in the office by 8. I'm working at 1, I go for lunch, I come back to the office at 2, I do work until 5, I go home. If we speak in the evening, why am I supposed to tell you how
You
my day
have a
has been like?
routine. So your girlfriend knows your routine.
Yeah.
So, just like,
If
So
you
Claudia
are
ingekuwa wewe
free bird,
ungedu nini?
mimi ningekuwa entertainer, let me tell you. You have to say what you're doing.
Every minute.
And it's not that there's a problem with it.
Yeah.
But you have to say because you don't have a routine.
Yes.
Right? Majority of the times you are moving from one place to the other. Gigs, leo kona hii gig, kesho kona gig ingine.
Okay, let's
So
use
it's only
Gibbs.
right
Let's use Gibbs
that
as an
you
example.
say-
Gibbs, wachana mimi.
No, I want to use you.
Gigs are-
Wachana mimi.
I want to use you.
Gigs
Pause.
are kona routine.
Exactly. So that's what I want to ask.
Fuck.
So wewe ukitoka vile
Hapana, sitokangi.
Unisikize, shut the fuck up. You go to work every morning 6 to 10, right?
100%.
So 10 you leave, you go home.
Na namtaa.
So
That's to my baby. Usisahau hiyo.
at 10:27 in the morning.
Double entendre.
Wewe KJZ.
10:27 a.m. Do you expect the miyako kuulize? Oh, how was your morning? Oh, how was the show today?
Juu nimechelewa.
Like it is every day.
Yo, every day demu wako anajuanga by 10:20 umefika kwa
Pops,
keja. So
kwani-
asiponiuliza kuna dunini by 10:27 hiyo
Hauna
mbaya.
workplace drama. Uwezi mshow babe ule Steve Onibo leo alikuwa anapiga story
Kama leo
alikuwa amebrush meno like unamwambia vitu zili happen to
Yeah. What do you talk on the
That's
pillow
small
talk?
talk.
What do you talk on the pillow talk even?
pillow talk mna gossip nasema
Pillow
Mna
talk mna-
gossip.
Ah, ah, ngoja,
Pillow
ngoja.
talk about
Pillow
the
talk
day.
unaongelea watu wengine.
Pillow tunaambia acha yamke turudi.
Pillow talk
is for gossiping.
Pillow talk is for gossiping
Pillow talk
other
is for
niggas.
gossiping.
Bila kusound cap
Okay.
gossiping.
Pillow talk ni ya kumwambia acha yamke
Kibs
turudi.
anakuambia siri unasema wow babe hey,
God damn it.
leo hujui Kibs alifanya nini hata siwezi kushow babe
Kwa mkiwa pillow talk ni udaku ya ofisi. Mimi nitakwambia mazee kuna udem anaitwa niambie jina ya dem.
Joy.
Joy
Join sister.
Tonya.
No.
Joanna
CJ something else.
Tonya.
Hapana kuna mademu inaitwa Tonya. Kunao
I have a friend who's called
Daisy.
Joy.
No, I want the old school, the vintage names.
Philomena.
Philomena is good. So kuna dem mazee babe unakumbuka ule Philomena? Mazee leo alikuja leo job akaanza kukatiana na
Atakuwa
ikaleta
ameka
shida
wigi
kwa
vizuri, wigi imekatika
hata hakuwa
kofia.
alikuwa amechelewa alikuja by 10 anafaa kuwa hapo 8:30 juu ya hii show. Unajua lazima useme hizo vitu kwa demu wako.
Unamshow
Pillow talk, that's what we talk about. Si ati cheza nawe simame. Not that kind of thing.
Naambia babe leo tulikuwa meeting na hii company kuna mtu alikuwa anaongea Chinese hata sikuwa naelewa.
Because Claudia,
Yeah.
what is your pillow talk for?
Yeah.
They are
Hypothetically.
Hypothetical. Tuseme tu ungekuwa
Sema,
na tuseme
Who told you I have
ungekuwa na pillow talk.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Hapana, pale ni kushazama una doze ama namna gani?
Hapana, wewe kwani unajua? Wewe kwani unajua lazima mbonge.
Imagine kubleki.
Hapana bwana. Wewe hakuna kulala. Mtu analala, unaacha demu wako wa sex wase wengine.
Unapanga unaenda tawe.
Acha nikwambie, after my bus, get some rest, my brother.
Kuna wase wengi huwa wana bus shoot kubus but wanaambia demu wetu.
But here's the thing, I'll
And
tell you,
towel.
I'm the kind of person mwenye story inapigwa ipigwe baadaye. Ipigwe during the day.
Sasa tuko busy.
Hapana, sikuwa busy. I'm just talking about the kind of person I am. So mimi nikienda kwa kitanda nalala.
Simple.
Saki story mingi.
Hakuna time ya riba.
Nataka kulala.
Pale
Kama
ni
unataka
kublank.
piga story mchana.
Kwa sofa.
Lakini kwani ungeangi
Kwa
mechi
simu,
mchana?
kwa wapi?
Piga simu.
Acha
Kama
kwa
nimeingia mechi wewe.
Wewe umeanza story big.
You're just assuming things. I might still be a virgin and you don't know that.
Yeah,
Wewe
hypothetically.
unasema aje?
Kwani pillow talk inakuanga before me? Kwani pillow talk ni ya nani?
Kinatoka wapi?
Si labda na ule mtu amekaa mkukukisi
Hapana,
siku.
pillow talk mnaweza kiss mulale.
Like naweza make out mwende pillow
Bro,
talk.
after kukisa umeweza kuwa na pillow talk juu umejam. Amejia mtaa.
Unasema kwanza
Dry humping. Kwani sasa?
kuna mzee
Lost
alisema
arts, lost
ati
arts.
imagine kupiga lap all the way mpaka Bezka Kitengela na labda unaishi labda huko Kasarani.
Alafu nafikiri uko
Hapo
nakwambia.
unapewa muju unarudi mtaa.
I'm not
No
ready.
way, man.
You guys are not real lovers, bro.
Bro, I'm
Real
telling
lover
you.
unaenda hata una hug mpenzi wako unarudi home.
Unarudi home.
Yeah, sick. Bro, I
Lakini
remember.
unakuwa umejam on the way back.
I
Si ati sila ni lazima.
I'll
But
tell
wewe
you,
umejam.
I'll tell you guys a story.
Wow, today.
Tuambie.
17 years of age, pops.
205.
No.
Come on.
Kijana ameamka, napiga kladi nini, nimetoka kejani. Kwanza lazima ni make technical appearance chuo. Mengia chuo nini?
Technical appearance. Wewe alikuwa technical school. Alikuwa
technical appearance nini, nimeingia chuo, nimecheki nini. Juu unajua pia hizi amko kwa kina dem, lazima work nika uko busy.
I'd be so insulted. He just said 2, can you say stuff? So insulted.
No. Unajua lazima achochange.
Mimi niko staff. I mean I was in staff. So mimi mamko umepiga kladi nini, umeingia chuo, nini umecheki wase rada. So una buy time, unacheki imefika 11 masaa ya kwenda kudini imefika. Unajua hizi amka 8 na uko na ubao. Huwezi kuweza ati wewe ulirauka kwenu ukaoga 6:30 umetoka unaenda straight mechi, hiyo tabia mbaya. So lazima buy time. By time imefika 11 umetoka nimeenda. Mimi huyo
kwanza si ulikuwa straight umeenda kwako umevaa official unakata
kwanza niko na shati hadi nimetakiri
so Kenya wote
Chapita fashion police
Nairobi wote
kite mfika kite kwanza kushuka hivi mat wasa wanasema wow leo kanjua amekaa kumbe ni wewe tu umetoka chuo na
wanakuwa na collars wanasema god damn it tumeshikwa na Nairobi County.
Actually I think ilikuwa at river umeenda umecheke msupa umechill naye unaingia hivi anakuambia kwanza usikii ana brongo mdogo wako area shajua that little nigga
so unajua uwezi cheza
so unajua kwanza uko na mtu wewe kwanza inabidi kwanza una ndai inabidi by time uangalie kwanza movements zake ka junior akancheki na kasoma sasa inabidi umemtafutia form nje
unajua si tukiwa watu wetu
go outside baba
mbona usimweke
TV kwa ile duka unajua iko mbali
cheki kwa mtu nje sasa zimebaki solo.
Kuna sisi watu wengine tukiwa watoto tulikuwa tunaambiwa baba kichwa inamuuma endeni mcheze nje. Kumbe walikuwa wanaingia mechi. Anyway, that's a story for another
your heart.
Yeah.
So mko hapo sana msupa mko solo.
ni ukweli
You get it.
House help wakina dem. So nafu unajua time pia sio mob. Juu dem madhaka anaweza come anytime.
5:30.
So uko na limited time pia ya kuact nikaa hujakaa mtu kudishiana
unajali
kuna time ya kukatiana una buy time
for play
umechill tu
watch movie hadi nusu
ndio anakuambia tuone movie alafu anakaa huko unachoka
karibia kwani msikibaridi
you don't want to sit here next to me utaona movie na jeans
Mimi nataka angolia madem from Claudia. Unajua sisi tunaongelea hii side nyingine ya wewe tu vile umejipanga.
Utaona movie na jeans. I'm okay. Unasikia hati imeanguka kwa rasa unachoka. Juu unajua sasa hapo manze wera imepanda.
Unasemanga actually hata TV leo work situwezi kwa lapi upstairs.
Wezi enda upstairs to see when visitor. Uko way much. So wezi ji-invite upstairs. Alafu pia
away much ni mali umepewa unatumia.
Na acha niwapatie siri. Kwa nyumba yenyewe ujui nani analipa rent. Ufai kuwa comfortable. You're not meant to be comfortable. Hata ukipewa box unafaa kuona ipiga ukigarada unaipiga tena ukishamada umestep.
Basically
hata viatu kama umeingia nazo chuje hata zip unafungua nikao unanyora unakachoma tu unaipiga so una chill na msupa nini umepiga nini bro inafika 4 bado hata hakuna room hata ya mate
anakuda na mzazi anafika 5
sasa si ndio sasa anaanza kubreakia news you know anytime now my mom is getting home sasa wewe ni kijana mdogo hata ujui manze kuinitiate manze mechi so unajua sasa can you come sit next to me first ndio anakaa hapo what do you want ushaulizwa swali unachanganyikiwa hata unashanga what do I want
hata ujui unataka nini
unaomba what do you want unabakiza wait
what do I
want alafu wewe wamea
ukangi karibu na endo ile utembeze mkono kividole ile
unacheza na
mkono I'm telling you as a baby so hiyo time anakaa nini labda tuseme hata mmepigana mate nini amekukalia hivi au hata time ya kushikijwa anakuambia no if we start we'll be caught sasa unajua ni wewe unaanza kwenda tena stage
bro unamwambia mimi niko 17
upande mate ya kurudi brother uko kwa hiyo mat unaangalia wase kwa mat unaambia nyamjui mali nimetoka niko kiasi
hivi ulijisindikiza kwa stage
hivi leo ningekuwa uko hapo na so much anger so I can remember the anger I had at 17
but the best part about you ni usiku ukimtext wow today
iliweza
day was so nice
na alikupeka
Manze unaweza jump. From girls, when you are younger and you're going to link with a boy,
Kitambo.
what's the perspective?
COVID.
What's in your head? If a guy is like, if you...
Well, don't
Like,
have,
example,
don't, don't
kuvisit
have too
kwako.
many expectations.
Oh.
Like, I mean, for girls at that age, basically just want to hang out. Feel like the person you have a crush on is around you. That makes
Yeah.
you feel good.
Yeah.
Just
Hiyo
having
tayari
the guy
imetosha.
around
So
you.
you hata physicality haiko kwa plan.
Nyamita
No one
was in
gives, no
first
one
year
gives two
17.
shits. Unless you are a bit different. But like for majority of the girls, no one gives two shits.
Fuck.
Damn.
Like they just want
That's
to be
why people
around
don't
you.
overthink.
It makes them happy. The next what I text my girls were the girlfriends were
Kuna
oh
group chat.
guys kuna kwanga na group chat. Oh hata saizi kuna group chat for sure.
Yenye wanatuma picha yako kwanza. Wewe jua so picha yako inatuma kwanza.
Picha yako natuma alafu group na
Let me tell
nyamaza.
you, but saizi with the group chat, there's a bit more discuss. There's a lot of discussion going
Yeah.
on because there are more details coming in.
I've been with this guy.
Yeah, but that time, leave alone this guy. They vet you first before they allow you to go any further.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why, guys, I'm talking to this guy.
Is it
Okay,
true?
how does he look? Send his Instagram. Send a picture. Sure, you've sent.
Wewe kuna yule pigo
Is it true?
umelala
Is it true? You know, I was telling one of my friends at a younger age, and if you're 19, 18, listening to us, let me try to be a playbook.
Oh, wow.
Kubamba madem your age group, hufai kubamba dem mwenye unataka.
Mabeshte
Unabamba
zake.
mabeshte wake, during the vetting
That's how you
committee.
win them over.
Exactly. So mi nililan too late. So acha nikuwa niwape siri.
Nyamididi.
Kama unakatia dem.
Nyamididi.
Hapana, kama uko 18, 19 unakatia dem.
Right.
Mabeshte wake wabambe.
Your best friends.
Wabambe. Ndio waende waambie dem he's him.
Yeah.
Wakishamwambia he's him, hiyo time pia pressure iko high, anakama anakupea box bad.
Claudia kuna kitu ya kusema. Amewashwa sana.
You know what? My friends have ever told me that, like, Claudia, this guy loves you so much.
Yeah.
That, like, this is the best guy that you've ever had. That, like, this guy is the one for you. My friends have ever said that.
Yeah.
So you're right.
It's
you're
true.
right.
It's true.
The friends matter.
Very much so.
But nataka hiyo but.
Maybe kuna time. No, there's no but.
Okay,
Kuna time marafiki wanaweza kucancel wewe as a friend because you're treating the guy vibaya.
I'm telling
It's a
you.
possibility.
Bamba the homies.
It's a
Can I now give you a secret? Ya Kenya, my girlfriend, big shout out to my girlfriend. Sasa anajua nasikiza yake mtaa. So mimi ara simsikie, can you just leave it? Unacheka nini? So simsikie victory story yangu. So mimi ndo ni win girlfriend yangu. Ilibidi divide and conquer.
Okay.
You understand? So yani ni ile design kuna time ilikuwa nafika hivi wanasema mazee cheki uboys mazee ako hapa sana man, kuna ma location unajua ile ku club hop kuna ma location we gotta be right now. Kasema sawa, so kuna ma time inabidi tumegoteana, mimi nimelost pia na maboy wangu, but ilifika point nikarealize hizi feelings ni deeper than the friends. So ikabidi nimemshow cheki ni aje ama bishi zao wacha waende hiyo bash, si tuende hivi bash yetu. So of course hiyo ndio ile time nime break bank, nimefanya 1 2 3, but nilirealize mabeshe zake walikuwa against me, so which was a good thing cause dem akikupenda sana mabeshe zake ukuhate. Mabeshe za dem wako akikupenda jua wanakutake for a fool man.
Hapana.
Lazima
No, I don't think
okay,
so.
this is my angle na Owen. Mimi najua Owen uko side yangu all the time.
Kata your story.
Mine is it's a variation of what Kibza said, but a bit more toxic.
Yes.
Mi naku
That's why you
isolate.
and I
I
stay
wanna be
together,
your
you
best
know.
friend. I wanna be your closest friend.
Yeah.
I wanna be your only friend.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Because
Me
ilibidi
ndio
divide and
hapana.
conquer. Ilibidi
Yeah.
nimesema hao mabeshte mambo yao si poa.
Yeah.
So,
Animal.
sasa mimi ndo beshte yake, mimi ndo auntie, mimi
Unasema
ndo
kwa
daddy,
Unasema
mimi ndo uncle.
That's so manipulative.
Unasema your best friend, her longest relationship is 3 months. Yeah, anakuambia.
Yeye anakuambia nini? Hata huyu beshte yako hajai kwa relationship. Anakushow nini?
Haven't been in any long-term relationship.
What are they telling
Why
you?
listening
But then
to
also,
them?
it depends on the kind of friends you have. Because for me as a babe, I'd say my friends have been my friends from when we were children. We've seen each other in nappies.
Yeah.
And we are friends. They're the closest people to me. It's a group
mpaka
of
wa leo.
4.
Babe, they're just jealous of you.
Birthday yangu nilikuwa na watu wangapi? Wanne.
Nani yao?
Nani yao tu from
4
when you
people.
were kids. I'm telling you. From when you were
Si ndo
kids.
una plant the seeds sasa unasema,
The
"Eh,
cake
no best
cutting and
yako
whatnot.
kuangalia."
poor people, and these are the most loyal people. We've been so loyal to each other, and this is because we are very true. My friends don't gas me when people on the internet say, hey, you look. They'll tell me, iyo ngosi mzuri toa. They'll tell me, this guy, no, this one's taking you for an idiot. They'll tell me.
So do you believe them all the time, even when you're falling in love?
You know why? I believe them because I usually pray for a discerning spirit.
Okay,
I pray for a discerning
spirit. Makes sense.
And for me, the friends I've made over time, I don't think I've ever had a proper friendship. I mean, I've had some few fallouts, but majority of the friends I've made, 99% are still my friends to date, because I take my time to psychoanalyze and just see, okay, mtu ako hivi. So my friends are just like me in their own way. So ataniambia, Claudia, enyewe, huyu ni nani sasa? You can do better. You deserve better. Claudia, this one is like this.
So do you believe them? Hata kama msana kupatia the best stuff ever, like all perspectives, yeah?
Here's the thing. There's never a time where they've told me something that I've not had second thoughts about. Because if I'm sure about someone, I wouldn't need to ask them. When I ask them, I'm having that 50-50. I'm having a dilemma. I'm like, is this my guy? Is this not? And they'll help me have that clear mind. They like shine light on what's wrong with the relationship, or what needs to be worked on.
But I'll tell you something. Mwanaume ni kama serikali. And this is why.
Does it get better than this?
Kama unafanya kazi itaonekana. Kama ufanyi kazi utakuwa tu una promise na hatuoni. And it is the truth.
So msana kuibia dem ni morara.
Literally. Ndio anakuja na audit. Bado nani hapa kuliana dem? Kulia mtu dem?
Niko na dem wangu
sijui. Sasa kubaya flowers mwaka yote.
Hata ufai kwa dati mark, unamsikiza, alafu una fuel back of her head. You know, kwanza dem anakuopen up already, ashachoka na chali yake.
He did that.
Jana kwamba, you know, this guy nowadays, he's being so different. Nyewe, I understand you. But have you spoken to him? Yeah, you know his... Me, I think... Kwanza unafaa kuwasaidia huyo jamaa kwanza. Ndio usikae ni kama uko na intentions zako. Unasupport huyo jamaa. Unamwambia nyewe, okay, I see where you're coming from, but let me tell you see, from a man's perspective, sometimes it doesn't look like that. But your feelings are valid. Let me tell you that your feelings are valid, and I understand that.
But
so
you're being
you guys are the worst.
Just give him a chance.
Unangoja round 2. Alafu sasa round 2 unaanza kujiuzia sera. Me I'd never. Me I'd never.
No, there's also one is when you guys go on vacation, you actually go half. Okay.
Me I'd never.
That's good. At least you guys go on vacations together.
Because me, I would pay for everything.
Me, I'd pay for everything.
Anyway,
guy, Ati what?
He hasn't bought you flowers.
Anyway, as long as you have. I think, wait a damn minute. So unajua ukiwa boy una behave, udem ataenda kwa my friends wake. You know nini. So sengine just be a good man. But sasa noma yapo ni nini? Niggas like me who can get into character.
Yeah. So tuna pretend, tuna act, inaitwa unseen.
So how do you get into character? You study this girl.
You mirror your personality.
Unastudy dem, unajua kwanza unaenda kwa highlights zake IG.
Mnajua mnamshtua Claudia hapa by the
na bado
anapenda
kuna mpeleka saa drive. Hiyo ndio ngoma kwanza kinga kwa gari na play.
But I will admit here on live television or rather on live podcast. I did that nikatia mspango.
God damn it.
Nimemfollow hivi IG nimeenda highlights. Kaenda kwanza kuna ngoma fulani kwa huko.
So ukasema ndo favorite yao.
Nikamshow kwanza leo unatoka job saa ngapi? Sijui 4:30. Anasema yuko hapo chini, ameingia kwa ndai. Anaingia hivi, unaicheza alafu uianzishi from start.
Unaika ya 3.
Unasonga shaka 40 minutes, 40 seconds. So akiingia inaendelea. So nafikiria you can listen to this song.
Ukimchukua unamcall angel number bro. Unatime hizo angel number kule.
So akiingia kwa gari
thinking about you.
Anakwambia, oh my God, you listen to Karun.
Oh my God, mnakuwa fani. Kwani kuna dem mrembo hapa? Mnakuwa fani sana maboys.
Ngoma ijaanza saa hii. So ameipata ikiendelea. So does this. I love this song. Let me restart it.
Umekiwa playlist the next 7 songs ni zenye anapenda.
Unaicheza
tena. Unasikia kitu inapenda.
This we're compatible.
Yeah.
So do you like Karun? No, this is my favorite song of her. I'm not so aware about many of her other songs, but Ngoma.
This song makes me feel something.
Kwa story, no?
This song makes
I
me
love
feel
this song.
something.
Oh, really? Wewe unajifanya umeshtuka. Oh, really?
Damn. Anakula drive.
God damn it, man.
Hata just
Yeah.
Let's play it again.
Mnafanya Claudia rethink vile
Unaicheza tena. Nakaa hapo manzi anasema this
Honestly,
nigga, he's him.
I'm mind blown.
imagine ungetekwa hivyo na wameact. They've done it for 5 other women before.
What does this character do for you? It gives you a platform ya kujitetea. So umejibaia more time. So at the back of head attack ifika anasema we listen to the same music nini.
Because to be fair,
No girl cares about the kind of music.
I'm telling you bond over such things because in traffic unampea simu na mbona cheza kwanza ngoma una like anaika Beyonce unaenda unatafuta ngoma ya Beyonce yenye hujaisikia so next time unaicheza. You've never heard this song?
You'll never be able
This
to hear
is
your
so
favorite
nice.
song.
Alafu
See, bro, you'll never be able to hear your favorite song without thinking about me.
Hebu kwanza nipige kiss.
Kabla tuende mbali.
Hebu kwanza nipige kiss.
Kila time unasikia ngoma na kufikiria.
I have a question. What kind of women do you guys deal with?
Bro, I'm telling any woman it has worked on. I will tell you, bro. I'm not saying it's the only
Trust
me, that works.
It would never.
No, I'm telling
never
you.
work on you?
Never.
So unasikiza genge tu unajua zote unafikiri nimeka mix.
First of all,
Unajua demo na dance TikTok unamweka mix. Unatafuta lighter. Anasema oh my god. Utapigo. But see, I'm not saying you
Not
play
true.
not certain things that work all of it, but it helps you. So you have to pick small things that lazima pia ukuwe unajua kuongea so that una make conversation out the song plays.
You find the angle that works for you. If she's a
You
music
make the
babe,
girl
if she's an
comfortable.
art babe, if she's a like unatafuta ile
But
You make the girl comfortable, so it gives her a platform to speak. Because if she's not enjoying the music you're playing in your car, atakuwa like guy tutafika saa ngapi. But I can enjoy ngoma, when she's ngoma. Hey, you like R&B? I have an R&B playlist.
Afghan unamwekea Frank Ocean au ma artist ma, you know.
Lakini tuanadishi Afghan pia your taste is very questionable. But that's a story for another day.
Bana wacha tujue tu Claudia.
That is a male.
I think for me, the fact that I was very exposed at a young age, and also I started making money at a young age. Because I think when I was like 18, I was already paid.
Let's get into money, by the way.
I was starting to get money when I was 18.
Me now show is any cloud.
No, we're not asking that question, but let's get into money.
Not everyone is like me because for me, I feel like I've grown up too fast as compared to many of my peers. So they might like what you guys are saying. They might like that.
You know, what you're going wrong is you think that's the only thing. It's not the only thing.
I'm telling you it's not the only thing. But
I'm
telling you, those small things.
Hata utafikiria.
I'm small boys.
I'm not saying those
No,
small
who's your
things.
favorite artist?
Tiwa Savage.
Tiwa Savage. Sasa imagine nimekam kuchukua, right? So I'm picking you up. Nimeka Tiwa Savage kwa ndaya. Ukiingia Siongelele. I'm not talking about the music. I'm notice.
2024
Me, I'm saying nothing about it. But I'm still hitting on you. I'm like, oh, so how's your day? Oh, you look so nice. Oh, would you like to get some ice cream after here? Let's go get ice cream. Let's do this. Like, do you wanna get like whatever you get? But at the back of your head, you're like, ooh, I like this song. You get what I'm saying? So it gives you some sense of.
Next time anasikia ngoma na kufikiria.
Get what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
Wewe pia wewe uko ruined.
Wacha nikwambie kitu moja. No. It's just because for me, I take my time to analyze people and their character and who they are. So for me, these are just small things, and I would never really pay attention to them. I like the music, but I wouldn't. I'd never sit down and fantasize about how you played this song.
It's not fantasizing. It will be like, oh, by the way,
the same things I like.
Nah, wait, watch out.
Girls fantasize. I'm telling you. Sisi ufantom basa.
Walai.
Lakini
so you fantom
kuhusu nini? Kasi music like.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
Honestly, the one thing I think job. I think about performances and how I'm going to make it better. That's the one thing that.
No,
always
when it comes to sana kukatia.
Boy anakukatia.
Ananikatia.
Ni nini itakufanya mwangalie useme yeah actually
Yeah, I think Claudia ni msanii
alifanya nikamfikiria.
job, anafikiria hustle. Sidhani
I'm telling you, I'm thinking about my life.
So no, anyway, now that we're on the money discussion, which you brought us to, let me ask you: when do you think you attained financial understanding of your work? Like, you know, you're not getting lowballed. You know, this is how I'm gonna charge for this. When did you think that you were like? Do you think at the beginning someone would come and offer you 5K for a job that's like 50K, but then you got to a point where it's like, no, I'm not taking 50K for this job. This job needs 70, or this job needs 100.
So I think for me, it comes when I started budgeting my expenses. When I'm quoting, I'm like, okay, so this goes to the wardrobe, this goes to production, this goes to my dancers. That's when I started really just... But also, I'll say this. When I was coming up, the first gigs I did, and they were very big ones, I'll say, I did pro bono. So no one was paying me nothing. I was doing it for exposure.
But bora ume show up na
Bora
ume do your
show
thing.
up, umekaa vizuri, umeperform, umefanya a good job.
Show up and show out.
Because huyu sasa atakurefer kwa huyu, and it just goes like that. And that's how you grew yourself in the industry, sadly.
Do you feel like that,
really
that
have
paid
to
off
start
for
that.
you?
It did,
It
clearly.
did, because it gave me the experience I needed without the money being involved. Because the problem is when you put the money first, once you put the money first, you're doomed. The craft has to come first. So you worry about your execution, your job, nini, and then the money will come after. And that is why, as a talent, you need to focus on the execution, the craft, the side of it, the art itself. And then you need to have a team that focuses on now the business side, the money coming in, how much you're paying people, how much you're keeping. Because, you know, you have to pay your manager, you have to pay...
Do you have a manager?
I do. My manager has been my manager since I got into the industry. So we've been together for over 3 years now.
Nah, and I handle all your gigs and
Kabisa.
everything.
All the
Now,
client
uko
relations.
do you trust them, him or her or whatever?
Yes. You know why I trust?
100%.
Actually, it's a her.
Oh.
I trust her. So I have my manager and then I have my agent. So my agent gets me clients.
Manager and handle.
Manager and I handle clients. And I make sure that we are maintaining, we are communicating, we have all the things we need. If there are terms and conditions for the job, she knows exactly what it is and she'll communicate to me. Because I don't like being the one who's communicating directly with the client. It works against you in the long run.
Yeah.
So you need to have that person who's the middleman, who can control the conversation on both sides. So for me, I have my agent, which is Africa Creative Agency. And who also acts as my management, because they don't only do the work of getting you jobs as an agency, they also do the work of making sure that your PR is okay. They make sure that you get the jobs. They make sure that they expose you to a lot of international clients. For example, Nickelodeon, BET, MTV, that was all Africa
Them.
Creative Agency.
Yeah.
You get, and there's so many other jobs that they have made.
So
possible.
what's the criteria into getting African creative agents to be your agent? Kama sasa sisi tukiwataka wanaweza kuja hapo
Yeah,
ndio.
ama kuna dem fulani tu
Pia sisi
kwa-
tunataka kuwork na
kuingia
BT.
kwa industry in that way
You
and
just
everything.
have to be good.
Eish.
Nasema tuko chini.
You have to be
No, sis,
you have to be you have to be really, really good at your job, because they work with the creme de la creme of the industry. They work with Sauti Soul, they work with Tyler, they work with Pearl Tusi, they work with Nasty C, they work with
Nakuuliza
Sarah
after lakini
Hassan, Brenda
wako na namba ya Tyler?
Si wako na namba ya Tyler?
Dakamugo was office.
they handle her as well.
Okay, that's so
there's
nice.
that, and then there is now the manager wakatikati. My manager is called Miss Kithinji.
I know her.
Yeah, so Miss Kithinji and
Amazing.
I have been working together for over 3 years. And she's the one who tells me, there's a time I was trending for the wrong reason. At 9 a.m., when I woke up, the first call I got, actually what woke me up was her phone call. She was like, Kamam, I told you these people. She was like, I didn't trust these people, and I told you. And she told me what she was against.
Yeah.
And how she thinks I need to exclude myself from the conversation, or how I need to not associate myself with them, because she didn't like them from the beginning.
Yeah.
So your manager should cancel you. Your manager should handle your business. Your manager should ensure you're always on top of your game. So that's what she does for me.
Because imagine you alikuambia kenye udu na alikuambia before that, even before.
Aliniambia, I was just like, you know what? I was like, Betty, this is an opportunity. Because she's called Betty. Like, Betty, this is an opportunity. I feel like this would be good for me and my brand. She was like, but I'm telling you, watu wanakuanga na their own ulterior motives. And then that when everything went to hell, she called me at 9 a.m. She's like, Kamam, I told you. Because she calls me Kamam. She's like, Kamam, I told you.
As we had to wrap
way
up.
older than me.
You know, we've been in a situation like that, but we didn't have a manager at the time.
Yeah.
Kibbs was like, as the de facto leader, he was also like manager, agent, so when we were just starting out, I think we were a year old by then.
Something like that, yeah.
Some guys came and offered us $1 million for our IP. But so
IP too.
most of us didn't read the fine print of the contract. As to Leona, $1 million. For
the IP, that's a
but now apparently it was to own our IP for the next 3 years.
3 years. But sasa alafu pia another thing
Bado
is
tungekuwa na
everything
contract.
tunadu bado angekuwa na control, like in terms of kama ni ads zinakam azipiti kwetu, zinapita kwa kwanza ndo zikuje kwetu.
And were they getting like
Au ndo na manage,
They
au
get
ndo wanasema
They're getting a
of the-
commission.
yeah,
Like
big
they get
one.
70% of the ad split and shit.
Yeah.
So we didn't read like the entire contract.
How
We
kusoma
saw
the
$1
whole thing?
million. So us, we're calling Kibbs, go like, Buddha, unataka kukata mita. Yeah, maze, long run. Yo, fuck we no long
Hasa
run.
nilijamia wananitusi hadi na Twitter naona mazee niggas can get you make your bread man. Mbona wasa wananisabu? Ilibidi nimetoa sim card nikatupa na huko kwanza ndio nitoke tu internet kwanza kidogo juu nilikuwa na pressure more, but in real sense later on we came and saw that by the hiyo kitu haikuwa worth it at all.
Yeah.
But you know what works against artists? And this is why you see a lot of instances where, my social media was taken up by my management and now they're charging me this amount. You need to always be on top of your business. Because Mimi, I promise you, there is no payment that will go through my management. Apana, ikuje kwanza kwa account yangu. So all the payments to my account, what's this contract about? What are the fine details? Send me the brief, send me the contract. I will go through it myself. I don't, and this is not because I don't trust my people. I trust them 100%. But I love going through everything because this is my business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, if I didn't
You're
have
the
a
business.
business, I'm the business.
I'm not the businessman. I'm the businessman.
You get, so this is my business. So I mean, you wouldn't have a business if it weren't
for me, yeah, 100%.
You get, so I always need to make sure, because the main reason why you're working with me is because there's something I bring to the table. And even why I feel like the people who've worked with me continue to work with me is because I am always very keen on the fine details. I'm telling you, I'd rather take a whole day to read that contract. But I won't just let something pass me like this. Ati, Betty, do this.
So in your earlier days,
Client another unasumbua uko hapo Buddha. He close. What do you mean?
as we're heading to close anyway.
Yeah.
In your earlier
photo ngelele Nyashinsky
Nasedo.
Are hating us.
no, I can't that by the way.
Yes,
Yes, fuck
no.
no.
He is a hater.
Thank you for
I'm saying, as we close on this story, right? So, in your earlier days, do you think there's contacts that you did maybe you didn't have done at that time, and do you feel like there's places where you made less money than you should have?
Well, I think for me, whatever mistake I made was a learning experience. So I learned from that.
It's a beautiful
knew that
mentality.
this was wrong. Now I need to do better. I am always open to learning and, I mean, being a better version of myself.
Yeah,
So
all the time.
So whatever I've gone through in the past, I never really regret what I've gone through. I'm like, God put me in that place so that I can learn from this thing so that it doesn't happen in my future. Because I'd hate to sign a contract right now with my brand or later when I'm a bigger brand and this contract works against me. So I love the fact that right now I've taken my time, I've had my mistakes, but right now you never even dare take me for a fool.
Because I've seen people sign up for deals, especially huku Kenya, wasanii wakubwa na nyinyi nyote mnawajua, sita mention names, but hadi ilibidi group ime break up, because of the
wanafanya event kila mwaka bila
wacha because of the deal they cut and the only way to bypass that deal was by breaking up allegedly, right? So unaona such kind of circumstances kitu ni do mnakula ni fiti because inaitwanga nini a label will give you even money beforehand. Itakwambia paps umesign tunakupatia manzee 100M wanakupiga kwanza chwani utulie kwanza.
But you know they're gonna get you on the market.
On the marketing watakwambia tulitumia about 20 million to market you kuweka billboard nini fuel. Wataikata eventually. But utakupea kwanza do urelax. Ukwe fiti. But anyway,
but I'm not gonna lie though, I'm very impressed with Claudia's answers. Unajibuka veteran wa industry.
Yeah, and she's 22.
Like bro, like kwanza venye umejibia swali ya the mistakes I've made are just learning curves. We're like, damn.
Let me tell you something. There's someone when I was starting out, someone who offered me they're going to pay me very well, but they want to take my pictures and use it for stock marketing. You know what stock marketing is? So I thought about it and I asked, I think it's Butita or Betty. I think one of the two. I can't remember because it's a really long. I think it's like, 3 years ago. And I told them, guys, there's this opportunity. And they're like, yeah, I don't think this is a good idea. Because also I'm someone who loves to consult and listen to both sides. I told you, I'm one who likes to, I like analyzing situations. I won't just jump into something, catch me dead. Because my mom taught me, you need to see like both sides of the coin. You need to understand before you make a decision. So that was me. And they told me, we can take your pictures. We want to take your pictures for stock marketing.
Yeah.
And we will post the pictures. We'll pay you, and then we'll take your pictures and use it if it's for whatever ads. So do you know my manager? I think it's Betty. She told me, she's like, Claudia, what if they take your pictures and use it to advertise a porn site? You already signed to it. You already agreed to the money. What happens then? What happens then?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, this is not a good idea. And these people are like, okay, we are not going to use it for anything bad. But I mean, you're never guaranteed of anything when money is involved.
Yeah, 100%.
So you think about it. And I'm like, first of all, and then the other day, I just had this crazy idea. Let me tell you, quite insane. Because I was like, I told my manager, by the way, I want to sell my image rights. Wakaniangalia hivi. They're like, Claudia. Because, I consulted someone. They're like, I think Ronaldo sold his image rights.
Yeah.
What amount? I was given some interesting story. I don't know how true that story is. So I asked my manager. My manager asked me. She's like, Claudia, my manager, now this is at Africa Creative Agency. They act as my management and agent as well. So my manager asked me, this is now Rao Joel from ACA. Joel asks me, he's like, Claudia, what if you become bigger? You're going to become bigger. That's a guarantee. So what happens when you become a bigger brand? What happens to your image rights? You in most cases, you'd still have to consult the people who own your image rights. If you're going to do an ad, if you're going to do what. And we talked through the whole thing. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to sell it again.
When was that you were having that discussion?
Sometime this year. Early this year.
Bado uzi sahi. Siwezi buy. Ni kutuna sana zichunga.
Oh my God, I was going to sell it for some crazy amount of money. Maybe I feel like right now I'd say $1 million is crazy. But with time, $1 million won't be crazy for me.
Amen.
So.
Yo, guys.
Yeah.
Actually,
Amen.
now that we're tutaguzia kidogo, because I think we're going to have another guest next week to expound more on
Now,
this.
before tuendelee, ku have another guest. Claudia, by the way, you're always welcome. Doors zetu ziko open.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Asante.
Friday hivi ukisikia unasikia kubanja in the evening kuja
Oh,
wetokea
cute. I'll come.
Chako tuongeza
I told you guys I'm thinking of releasing a song.
Ama unitu uniwe. Uniwe kwanza leo. Unaona umeweka hii stuff. Kwenda hizi hapo.
When I release a song, I'll come.
You're releasing
When
a
I
song?
release a song, I'll come.
Yes.
Ndio nakwambia
I've been thinking about
anytime ukisikia umewashwa kusema kitu Hapa tutakupea mic.
So speaking of so there's been a bit of a background. So there's been some beef brewing in the background of the Kenyan music industry.
Yes, 100%.
This is nice. Let's talk about
So
Sorry.
it's actually a beef between a producer and a rapper.
Yeah.
Originally.
Allegedly.
But
Sema rapper, singer, any artist.
Allegedly.
So, Nyashinsky,
Allegedly.
y'all know Nyashinsky.
100%.
We love Nyashinsky.
Sheen. Are you going to be at his concert next
Nyashinsky
weekend?
was
I wouldn't miss it
approached
for the world.
by some corporation
Yeah.
to produce, was it a jingle for them?
A jingle for
Yeah,
that
jingle.
company.
So
One of
yeah.
the biggest like company
Techno.
transmission.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
where?
To cut up.
Kata is okay. So, Nyash
Was apparently paid 10M.
allegedly approached one of the best producers in Kenya.
Sedo.
Yeah, his producer Joan wana make muziki pamoja.
Yeah.
He approached Sedo, akaambia Sedo, nigga, shika mita, wewe unda kituka ya success card.
Barabara alimwambia una
Alimwambia
kitu
jingle
kali.
kwani jingle
Cause ilikuwa kali. It was
jingle sini kwani jingle ni jingle sini
wewe si
Aya,
success
sawa,
card.
sawa.
Wewe unda tune itatumika. Tune itatumika na ase. Even kwa ads wakita influencers.
Akaambia make jingle kama hizo, si unajua hizo matunes.
Tuna get.
But yeah. Akaambia Sedo allegedly, Sedo nigga,
Shika mita
bro.
na akakubali.
Alimfanyia kazi sasa, shika imita hata
Kazi kwa sababu tutaongea mbele.
nitakukall wewe usijali. Shika tu imita wewe unda.
Usinicall, nitakukall.
Yeah, mimi ndo nitakupigia. So Sedo, of course, being the amazing producer he was, akaunda jingle. Nyashinsky being the artist he is
and businessman.
and businessman, aka put some vocals go jingle. So they made a jingle for that farm. So apart the details allegedly came out, and apart Nyashinsky was paid way more than
Alipwa
what Sedo
10M
thought.
allegedly.
He was paid like 10
And gave
million.
the guy 1M. So right now,
a million.
he's asking, uliniambia 1M, na ulilipwa 10M, fuck hii shit yote. I need some compensation. I want to be paid as a contractor.
And so Nyashinsky, another
Have you listened to his new album, the EP?
I mean, I've listened to some of the songs.
Nyashinsky, since anadhani Sedo is just a producer, anaweza dis Sedo atasema shit, kwani ataunda drums kama Metro amedis. So see Nyashinsky on his recent EP alidis Sedo, bro. I think it was a whole song.
Ngoma inaitwa Busy.
Yeah,
On his
inaitwa
album
Busy.
called To Whom It May Concern.
Let me tell you, if I think I'm a dis Sedo kwa ngoma zote.
Zote CD, I think
Endelea na your story.
So bro, we unajua sasa Sandwich Podcast, the home of exclusive. Hatuwezi sema ni msanii mgani alisema, but unajua Sedo bro ako na friends in the industry
wenye ni mabeshe wetu.
So Nyashinsky asidhani hiyo story ilisha,
Imelala.
ati amedis Sedo,
Na imeisha.
Sedo akanyamaza bro. Kuna wase Sedo anatuma,
Bro, I think
watanyamazisha
the funniest line, like you said contractor, so there's the line where Nyashinsky says, nasikia kuna mtu mkono atakulipwa kama contractor.
And that's
Bro,
so disrespectful.
Umse anaongea takataka, yani throughout this whole thing.
It's called Busy. The song is called Busy. Go listen to it.
But no, that's on Silencer.
So,
Silencer is
Claudia,
also a serious diss.
I assume you know everyone involved in that.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Well,
You know
not,
there's
not,
gonna be a
not by
civil law.
Do you think it's right
association.
to ask for more money?
I know, first of all, please, guys,
Due all respect.
don't come at me.
Yeah.
I'm just saying from how I have understood,
The story.
and I'm ready to be corrected.
Yeah.
I'm ready for you guys to tell me when I'm wrong. But from how I've understood the situation from your storytelling,
From my
This is from your storytelling.
kweli ni version
Yeah,
yangu.
because I didn't have this insight until you told us what was going on. First of all, you were paid for that job.
Yeah.
As a producer, normally how much do you charge?
He's supposed to get publishing on the song.
Like
Supposed to
mpatie license, mpatie
yeah.
rights za hii ngoma.
Supposed to get points
Yeah.
on the song.
If
But
this song makes money, I make money.
So is that their agreement? What's usually their agreement?
Okay,
Because
now
they've
we
worked
don't know the
together
agreement.
for quite some time.
What they had ni ile unajua tumezoeana ni kwamba mazee nimepata gig nataka kumake jingle ya hii brand shika mita moja niundie kitu mimi tena ni organize. Kumbe he was paid like apparently he was paid 10M.
Alleged.
But I have
Alleged.
a question. I have a question. Yes, he's come up with the jingle. And I said, guys, please don't come at me. He's come up with the jingle, fine. But as a normal producer, how much is he paid?
Now who knows?
As a normal
No,
producer,
let's just estimate.
varies.
So,
Is it a meter?
No,
it's supposed to
Definitely
be
less.
more. It's supposed to be more.
because of credit
Because he's supposed to also own the song.
on the song as well. Anaweza enda aplay ngoma
As a
yako.
producer.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
a producer, yeah.
Kama Metro
Me, I
Booming.
don't know how music and the industry
Metro
works.
Booming akienda
Yeah.
leo gig ya Metro Booming, usifikiri ana play drums. Ana play kina future,
like-
Yeah,
kina
obviously.
nani. Everyone is produced for and owns the song as well. He can perform them at a gig where he's paid like, let's say, 10,000
The
rands.
producer is also owned.
50,000
the
rands
producer is
rather.
also owned
Unaona
residuals.
anapigwa $50,000 nini nini
No, you see
anapiga
how- you
na
see
ni ngoma
how-
huko.
let's
What I would say in
let's
this
in the deal
discussion-
Nyashinsky has with the brand, every time the song plays, he gets like, let's say, 1 bob or 2 bob whenever the song plays. The producer is at least entitled to at least at a 50 cents whenever that song plays.
I mean, sikatai Kenya unasema, but what's their agreement? You know,
The agreement
because
that by the
And you know I'm on your side here. Let me tell you
What's
why.
the agreement?
I agree with you.
because we can't just
I
say
believe-
Ati, because you know, I mean, if they have an existing agreement
Yeah.
and he was paid within that agreement,
You
or
can't come and
slightly
claim
above,
for more after.
you coming and asking for more.
Yeah,
is
it cannot
greed.
work like that. And then me, all I can say in this discussion, one, I don't understand how music and payment works. And I'm a producer and a artist. I have no idea. Like, says Jay Grass,
Motive
how that
ataka,
works.
motive the
Motive the don anakam next episode, tumeongea naye.
But other than that, what I can say is, Nyashinsky ni mzee.
Ah,
That's just all I have to
Oh,
say.
aya, wacha
And I'm
mimi
excited
niseme
for
hapa.
next weekend when
Camera
we're going to
seven.
be at
yo,
Kasarani.
you guys, do you really think
For
Yeah,
Johnny
there we
Walker.
go.
this is a genuine question? Do you guys think Lauryn Hill and come? I'm just asking it
She's
as a question.
confirmed she's going to be
Co-
here.
You confirm.
No,
I
she's
thought it was
at
actually-
South
please.
Africa
Hata
right now.
US you
Confirmed.
confirm.
Yeah, sahi ako
Hata
ese.
US you
US
confirm.
atokeangi
Hawa
gig
watu
zake.
wanasema
Atokeangi.
wanataka.
But ako ese.
Bro,
Alikuwa
the last
ese.
people
So
waliona
anakam
Lauryn Hill
Kenya.
akiperform ni ka 205.
You know what's so crazy? I really could care less if she comes or not. Either way, ndakuwa huko.
Mimi naenda
But
blank case,
kitu
wewe.
nataka kuwashoni mimi kama Kibs si Sandwich Podcast, si Claudia, si Nyamita, si maybe Owen, but mimi kama Kibs si fuck na Nyashinsky.
Pia mi by the minute
Like
wa
I
Langata,
wouldn't say,
so
hey,
Langata
let
tuko-
That's exactly
this is
right,
a
guys.
good day.
Sasa mimi
Let me
nikiwa
fuck with
Langata,
some
what are you
Nyashinsky,
saying?
no?
Langata tukusaidia Sedo.
And you know
Utajua
that
kwa
means-
Sedo.
that
That is
means that-
Kaika.
Exactly,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why.
yeah. Sit
That's why
closer,
Kwai Couch, it's only good people who know good things, and that is why we love Nyashinsky.
Yeah, and kila mtu ako na opinion. Usi force down their throats.
Nyashinsky
I mean,
is an amazing
let's just say
artist.
this. Let's just say this. The dispute has nothing to do with the music they've
And their
produced
craft, yeah, 100%.
and their craft or their
No, they're too
expertise
good
or
at what they do,
skills.
bro.
Because Sedo is a good producer.
Yeah, 100%.
Nyashinsky is an amazing artist. And let's not forget, both of them have featured in each other's album.
In fact,
Yeah.
Sedo ndo vile Nyashinsky
Sedo
alitoka
ndo
allegedly
Yeah.
vile Nyashinsky alitoka kudrive matrela majuu akikuja
Alikuwa anasema
Sedo ndo
social
alimweka
and-
game. No, mimi nawaambia vitu ziko
Ni
kwa
kweli,
ground.
ni kweli, ni
Ni
kweli.
Sedo-
You need now, you
Sedo
know.
I have
alikuwa
a
his
question.
first
Okay,
few
now because we're
projects.
going this direction.
Yeah.
Ngoja, Kibs, just
Twende
wait. Just
kabisa.
wait.
Yeah.
Do you think angerudishwa kwa game if he wasn't as talented as he is?
Angeweza.
Exactly.
By the- acha mimi
They give
nakubali.
him credit for his talent.
So Nyashinsky is talented, right?
Very.
But
Extremely.
mimi kama Kibs si fuck na content yake. Mimi
He's-
nasema tu
Yeah.
mimi.
I'm just saying he's the best rapper Kenya has ever
No,
known.
Claudia,
He's not even in the top
Kwani
5.
umelipwa?
He's not even in the top 5.
Oh, why isn't he in the top 5?
Top 5 all-time Kenyan rappers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nyashinsky is not
Are
in the
you
top
gonna
Name your
5.
top five. Name your top five.
I name my top 5 all-time Kenyan rappers.
Now
Yeah.
I name them.
Octo.
Octo. Not,
Yeah.
This is not in any order, by the way.
Yeah.
Octo,
Calligraph Jones,
Chihuahua,
catchy.
Abbas,
Please.
Calligraph Jones.
Calligraph Jones, and Chris Kaiga.
Yeah.
No,
Thank
this
you
is
guys. That
Issa.
has been the Sandwich
Ngoja,
Podcast.
hold on.
Issa. Bro, you can put. I would dare say, Kolo from Kleptomaniacs is a better rapper than Nyashinski.
Yeah, and wewe na kuanga nimerada knowledge yako ya music when him deadly.
Bro, Kolo is a better rapper than Nyashinski.
100%.
Well, can I say something? As a 2002 baby, I didn't get to experience much of klepto because Pia, there was that whole everyone just went their own direction. Whatever they did, it's not our concern. But I'd tell you this. Nyashinski has been on top of his game. He's better than he was back then.
100%.
He is still the one rapper who's done his own concert. His own sold-out concert. Let's highlight that.
Wrong
experience. Okay, but okay. The musician.
Like a rapper.
He's a singer. But a proper rapper. He did Shin City. It was sold out, and guys loved him.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, let's give him his
give him his flowers. Please, I beg you.
Ben his flowers. Do wale wasanii wa Sedo akireply.
Wakianza kureply. Sisi hapa next week ni Chris Kaiga tunakuja.
Wasanii wa Sedo is some interesting word to say. Wasanii wa Sedo. Mimi walangata unasema nini?
Unajua sisi tuko very bribed, tuko very on one side, tuko very one-sided. So sisi nini yetu, opinion yetu haimatter to the public.
So biased, like
it's very biased. It's very biased.
There's very passionate about what these guys are saying.
Yeah.
Don't argue with them for logic.
You don't argue for fun. Sisi tunasema because of our guys.
There's no logic in the argument.
Chris Kaiga, watu wa Sedo,
so guys,
for your side.
I mean, I love both of them. I love all three of them, as you say. They're doing good, and I feel like in this industry we can survive without competition, without beef, and just with collaboration.
There's room for everyone to eat.
But hao wenyewe wameingia kwa hiyo beef. Sisi tuko tu kwa bandwagon.
Sisi ndio watu wa media.
Anyway, what I'm gonna say is Kenya has dope artists, Nyashinski being one of them. 100%.
Beef is good for the industry.
Yes, but beef is good for the industry because sai na get to understand the person you are. Mimi music yako hizi niambiwe ni nani? Mimi nimeona wasoko single la kimbo kwa hiyo kimba kuhusu
kusikiza Nyashinski kwa gari.
Single Chris Kaiga is back to take.
Anyway, thank you so much for listening in, man. This has been the Sandwich Podcast.
Anything you want to say as we close?
Anything you want to say? Someone who's even trying to get it back into the industry, especially young women.
When is the episode airing?
On Wednesday next week.
What? Why not Monday?
Vote for me for
Monday the audio.
What did you news as You guys have been nominated as well. I saw you guys are nominated for Pulse Influencer Awards. I was nominated for the Fashion Influencer and the Media and Blogger Influencer.
Oh, so that one is yours. That one is yours.
Thank you.
Your podcasting warig yote hata tujali.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for listening. If you've come and watched us until this far, thank you so much. You don't take it for granted. We really 100%. Appreciate you. Please, as you're on this video, before you even leave, please like this video, comment, let us know what you think.
Subscribe. Instagram, our channel.
Please.
I hope you guys will collaborate me on this video.
100%.
So much fun.
So all I'm saying, thank you so much. Please subscribe, turn on the bell for all our notifications. Please remember to comment, let us know what you think. Like this video, subscribe always. Follow us on Instagram at The Sandwich Podcast and join our community. Follow us on Twitter at The Sandwich Pod 1, YouTube and TikTok is Sandwich Podcast KE. Thank you so much. This has been episode 165.
Please.
Yeah, Sema.
166.
Please.
No, 170.
170.
I have a question. Please.
Hey.
Muhavi said he wants to come.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we'll think about. Let us know in the comments if you think Mojave should be here. But thank you so much. Adios, muchachos. Bye, guys.
Thank you so much, Claudia, for coming through as well.
Thank you, Claudia, by the way. Thank you so much. This has been an amazing episode.
I enjoyed
We've loved
so
to have you here. So hopefully when you come back again.
We always have something to say.
I like that.
I love to see you and we'll see you around more.
When I release that song, I'm coming.
Nimekuambia hizi milango wewe any Friday unafikiria kubonga.
Nikuje.
Wala ibeden kwa story leo.
Chap. Let's have it.
Check, acha niwe show.
Switches flying high in them private jets. Mada kumada beat lazima kai bada. Si niulize mbona nimenyanya. Si unajua niko juu ya shada.